Good morning, everyone. Dr. Mel here at Inspire Life Chiropractic Center. Welcome to Thrive Talk 101, where we facilitate discussions to help you live an energy-rich, empowering, thriving life. How many of you have perhaps been in those conversations that just feel kind of meh, or just feel kind of energy neutral? What's an example of this type of conversation? Well, for example, when you're asking people, hey, how's it going? How's life? What's new? And the response is, it's going, or busy, or work. That energy and that tone, you can feel it in the space when people respond that way, is so energy neutral. And it's not that that's right or wrong, it's just the level of energy and interaction between two human beings and what we're contributing to each other and the world around us is just kind of status quo. And I'm sure a lot of us live in that paradigm, right? We're working all the time, we're busy, we got stuff to do around the house, and we're missing out on the joy and the play that is why we're here, in my opinion at least. So I want to bring you, my friends, 3 strategies to help you access less stress and more play. Now, something I really support my practice members with is I actually commend them when they're playing, when they're going on vacation, because there's something about working less and playing more. Imagine that. It's that simple. So my first tip here when it comes to accessing and having more play in your life is schedule it. Look in your calendar and schedule it. If you need to, look ahead of time, and if there's a day where you have some less work scheduled and more open time, schedule your play. I find it so fascinating that when we look at our calendars of what we have going on every day, it's from 9 to 5, work. Where's the play? Very often, or very little do I see people actually schedule in their play. From noon to 3, play. It's time to have fun. And if we do schedule in fun, it's so easily overridden by work. We put our work before our play. But my friends, life is not about working until we die. We have to enjoy the now because that's the only moment that we have. So my first tip, and I challenge you to do this, is to schedule in your play. Whether that's hanging out with your kids, not looking at your phone, if that's doing something that you love, going on a walk, something that brings you joy, something that you always put off. Maybe it's a staycation. How can we find the vacation in every single day? So that's my first tip, is schedule it. I promise you're gonna love this strategy later, and I can guarantee it's gonna impact your life to have more scheduled play. The second one, how can we bring more play into the now? How can we bring more play into the workplace? You know, I fortunately have a career that I love and I get to play all the time. I consider my work as play. We get to hang out with kids, I get to hang out with people, but that doesn't mean there isn't challenges. So there has to be a way that, sometimes there's mundane things that just need to get done. How can we bring more play? Is it listening to a playlist while you're working? Is it maybe getting your favorite cup of coffee or juice that brings you that joy and play? Is it starting a dance party in the middle of the workday simply because you want to move and stretch and breathe and get that energy richness activated in your system? There has to be ways that we can bring more play into the day. And I invite you to invite others into that opportunity, because that's more fun, of course, is when we invite more people to have fun and to access play. And that leads into my third point when it comes to how to access more play in life. And really, it comes down to this. Don't take life too seriously. I mean, think about it for a second. Where's that voice in your head right now? Gotta get this done. When is Dr. Mel gonna be done with this so I can get on to the next thing? Am I gonna get this point? Is she gonna bring out with more content? Life happens now, and that's it. We could get struck by a meteor. We could be walking across the street and have it be over like that. Life happens right now, and that's all we have. So what's really important is that we don't take life too seriously. I get that challenging things happen. I get that we feel emotions that don't always feel good, sometimes sensations in our body. But we can't take life too seriously. It doesn't mean that there aren't serious things that happen, but we have to remember to come back to that joy and gratitude and be in the present moment, for that's all we have. So I thank you all for tuning in. Again, to repeat, 3 tips. Schedule your play. My friends, please do this for your sanity, for your health, for less stress and more joy. Schedule in your play. You deserve it. You are so worth it. Human beings are meant to move and play and love and laugh. 2, bring play into the workplace. Bring play into now. I love being able to tune in on Friday mornings and share with you. It brings me joy. It doesn't feel like a task, and I get to be fun and I get to be silly. I'm a human being too. I bring play into the now. And side note of that, don't worry about too much what people think of you. We all have our judgments. We're human. And 3, don't take life too seriously, because it happens now. It happens right now. Speaking of play, I want to invite you all to our Thrive event next Thursday at 6:30. Our friend Winnie is teaching our seasonal eating class. We're going to talk all about trusting your inner gut and rhythms of life, being in the now, and really how you can interact with the changing seasons and food and how that can support and benefit you. So I'll post a link below. As always, my friends, I appreciate you for tuning in. If this inspired you, share it with someone who you know needs more play. Maybe they take life too seriously sometimes, right? Okay, I love you all. Peace, love, and have a great day. Keep inspiring.